So, I am back here in the Phantom Zone. Welcome, everybody. This is the most earth-breaking, ground-shaking, but never media shield money taking. The man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying villain in YouTube entertainment today, Mr. General Zod, and I am back to you with a 7 Deadly Sins video. It's been a while. There's been some updates and things that I've been tinkering around with. I did want to do a video on the new Gother, but I haven't yet pulled him. And to tell you the truth, there has been lots of talks about how great he is, and I think eventually I am going to pull him. But for today, I wanted to do a character highlight on, in my mind, probably one of the best single attack units in the game, and that is Godspeed Knight Guardian Jericho. Godspeed Knight Guardian Jericho is probably one of the deadliest one-on-one, one-for-one damage dealers in this game. She hits extraordinarily hard. Now, keep in mind, my Godspeed Jericho that I have right now is not even fully maxed out. Like, right now, I'm working on getting her to level 65. But just keep this in mind. Almost level 60, she is doing 6,000 attack damage, okay? Now, let me show you another one of my favorite units, Meliodas, okay? The green Meliodas. Now, I have him at 70, and he's only doing 4,582. Granted, the gear is slightly different. I built him differently. I could probably bump that up, but this is his base stats right now, okay? So this is without very good equipment geared towards him. So she is a hard-hitting unit, okay? And so I'm going to kind of highlight to you her stats, her skills, you take her in, and you can see her in action. But the first skill is called Flash Attack. It inflicts weak point. Weak point does 3 times damage to debuffed enemies. So the higher you go, the more damage you do. And look, all it is a massive one strike. If the enemy is debuffed, it does 3 times the amount of damage. So it'd be 275 times 3, basically, would be the overall damage. Now, this right here, this is why she's great, because these two work together. Flash Strike. And you always want to do this move first. It inflicts damage equal to 325% attack onto one enemy. But that's not why you want this. It will do bleed. Now, remember our other skill, right? They have to be infected with a debuff. So, you hit them with Flash Strike, which will give them a bleed effect. And then you hit them with Flash Attack, which will give them extra damage. Now, you could put her on any team that debuffs. If they do debuffs and the enemy has a debuff on them, she will do ridiculous damage. Now, here's my favorite one. I say go with the combined strike. This is a chain slash, okay? So it is her and Julia who work together, and they do a massive attack for 640. If she's by herself, it's 560. So, massive heavy hitter. So, let me show you the team that I have her on. Okay, and keep in mind, this is still a work in progress. I've been working on a lot of different team compositions, but I have Arthur, her, and Meliodas, and of course, Blue King, right? Now, why would I do that? Well, Arthur is going to give her buffs, okay? He is going to be important to bringing up her shields, things like that. All right, now I can swap out Meliodas for King, depending on which way I want to go with it, okay? The other person that I put in frequently as well is one of my other favorite units. Where is he? This Gale Thunder right here. This Gale Thunder right here. Let me just put this right here. Okay, good. So, this Gale Thunder right here. Guardian Gil Thunder, he can serve as a blocker, but also as a debuffer. So he has the ability to do Lightning Strike. Now, Lightning Strike will attack all enemies, giving them all debuffs. If you put him with Guardian Julia, right? You can hit everyone with debuffs. She can hit someone with bleed. You can use Arthur as a way to buff the two of them up. Also, he serves as a way to shield incoming attacks so that you don't get hit as hard, okay? And everything that you equip on him should be defense, okay? So he is a straight defensive play. I've got some of my best defensive equipment on him, as a matter of fact. So, yeah. So this is a team that I kind of play around with, okay? Now, I could go about this several different ways. I like doing the straight up stalling. So, like, for instance, I'll take Meliodas out and I'll put Gil Thunder in. And then when you're in the arena, one main focus is I'm trying to attract everyone over to Gil Thunder, because then Arthur and Guardian Julia can do their thing, right? So let me kind of show you how this will work in arena. You just go out here, and we're just going to do an arena battle. Go to Tavern here. There we go. So I'm going to take you guys into PvP. And like I said, there's a lot of people who are running Gothers, okay? They're running, that other guy too, the Seven Deadly Sin dude. He's always running around. I forget his name. They're running those guys as, I guess, sort of meta teams. But me, myself, here we go. I prefer to do teams that flow good and make sense. So, here. I'm even going to probably take out my Meliodas here, and I'm going to put in my king, because I want a cleanser. Okay. So, what I could do is, I could do a couple of different things here. I could run Arthur, right, and use King as a stall. Or I could do shielding for these. But let me just kind of just show you guys, okay? I'm going to show you how this team works. XP, gold, resistance, crit defense. I'm going to do crit defense. All right, so hopefully I get a good team. You guys can see how this team does, but this team is pure attack. So if you like attacking, if you don't want to wait, if you like going after the opponent right away, this team is the team for you. Me, personally, I like hitting for big damage. I also like stalling, and sometimes I just like letting effects kill people. So, it really depends on who I get. Let me see what they're going to give me. This could be okay. Oh, okay. We are starting off first. This is good. So, first thing is first. I want to make sure that I hit everyone with an effect, that I draw people towards Gil Thunder, and that I do some big damage. So, first thing I want to do is take out King, because he is just going to be a pain, right? So, bam. Hitting everyone with an effect. That's going to boost her attack. And bam. I'm trying to make sure that the people who can stun, the people who do a freeze, all of that jazz, you want to take them out right away, okay? And this is a strategic play, because I want to be sure Ah, they got the green Merlin. Okay, I see what's going on here. Green Merlin is actually my best possible choice that I could get, because that means the only time they're going to try to freeze me is going to be with Gother's Petrified. So, once again, they got shock on them. I'm going to go for a full hit. Now watch what Arthur does right here. Bam! I'm going to give my team an attack increase, defense increase, all of that. And I want to take out these people right away. Oh boy. So what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to focus down. They're going to try to more than likely take out Arthur because he's got... Yeah. I'm going to try to, yep, take out my... gosh. Okay. So now I'm going to draw fire to him. Use my Arthur to do that. And you know what? I'm getting tired of this Merlin. Okay, so defend. There we go. That Merlin is the next on my list. Now, blue Meliodas is a weird choice, so I got to see where they're going with that. But I'm not gonna go down on Meliodas. It's probably gonna be looking to full counter me. Don't want to do that right now. But you guys can see the survivability of this team. Literally, my Gil Thunder can take hits forever. I mean, they've been pounding him. And look at that. Arthur provides, like, defense for everyone. My Gil Thunder is just ridiculous. So now I'm going to have Arthur do his special. And really, I'm going to focus down on trying to take out this Merlin, because she is just really irritating. Actually, I'm going to try to get at her first. There we go. Just to keep a bleed on her so I can hit her with a crit strike. And then, oh, he's calling in the horse. Calling in his faithful steed, and bam! Keep in mind, people, this match is by nowhere near uneven. We're just about at the same power. Their selection choice is just a little bit weird. So, now, the thing about the person that they have out there, she gets stronger the longer this match goes. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do my flash strike, this, and this. Now, you see how Godspeed Julia is? Look at how much damage she does. She is she is the most ridiculous damage dealer ever. Look at that. Look at how hard she hits. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start to get rid of Meliodas because he's a pain. So I'm going to focus down on Arthur and increase my attack. And disable his recovery. And then I'm going to do the finishing blow with Godspeed Julia. Now, he went back into full counter. This is going to up his defense. Okay, so what he's trying to do is buy himself some time. And I'm just going to do this and this. And this. Now watch. Bam. Look at that. 25,000. This is without my gear, because in tournaments, you actually can't use your equipment until you're in the upper echelon of tournaments. So they're just doing base stats. And bam. So there you go, people. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And as always, remember the only rule here in the fandom zone: kneel before General Zod.